Hello. Okay, let's see. I'm just adjusting my mic. I'm sorry about the scratching noises. And today I am continuing my Africa tour, and now with the SU3 update out, it's going to be interesting to try out the Pilatus PC12. And I thought I would include you in my flight planning this time. So we're flying in Africa, of course, and I love the names of the cities in this on this continent. Of course, they are different from the different countries, but today we are flying from Gulu Gulu to Juba Juba. I mean, I wish we had those kind of names in Sweden. That would be awesome. Anyway, EFB. So we are flying from here to here, and we are going to fly at a higher altitude. And let's see, cruise level. Let's do 20. Well, that won't work because let's say 20 anyway. 200, flight level 200, because let's try to set it on auto. Can we do that? Yeah, then it's 140, because this is such a short distance. And I mean, we could do a stream that's 2 hours long, but let's do the auto anyway. But we will do an IFR approach. So let's see if we have any departure. Yeah, we can choose different. No, direct pattern to. Let's do. So. No. No. Of course, that's, yeah. So left auto. That gives us a little more turning radius there. And for our rival, we'll do a ILS. So runway 13, we'll do the ILS, runway 13, and then we have to go all the way up here. But that doesn't matter, that's just fun. So we'll change that procedure. Is there any good switch to IFR? Are there any good rivals to choose from here? That's a strange one. So you fly over the runway and then, well, why not? We'll see what else we have here. That's not viable. That's not viable. That's not viable. That could kind of be viable, but we have a better option higher up there. That could also be viable if we had a larger aircraft. But we're not flying Boeings, so I think this arrival is kind of nice. Yes, look. That's kind of nice. Gives us plenty of time to do stuff as a one pilot in a two pilot cockpit. We don't even have to find any routes, I think. it is good as is. This is how I plan my, now we have cruise level, flight level 26 for auto. I don't think we will be will be able to get up to this altitude, but hey, then at least we can get to try the new fixed oxygen system in this aircraft. I just need to know if you have to turn it on manually. But hey, oh, I forgot. I have to send this to ATC. Yeah. But we're not doing we are doing IFR. C-tab. So SC for Sweden. So that's not right for this country. But tab is Torsten Andreas Bergsten, which is my full name. Could you do. I don't think this will affect the flight, but hey, let's send it anyway. Yes. That looks pretty good actually. I just need to remember how to start this thing. And while we wait for this, it's coffee time. And if you want to support me in any way or form, there is a link below to coffee. And somebody has parked us in the grass. Who did that? Why have you parked us in the grass? That's dumb. That's not good. But we'll fix it. We'll fix it. So we'll just jump into the aircraft. We have our magic move the aircraft key, Control Y. Then we get to go into slew mode, and then we can use the numpad on the keyboard to make changes. We might as well look for the... Yeah, well, we are going to be backtracking on the runway either way, so it doesn't matter. So when we're done, we just press Control Y again, and plunk, the aircraft has settled on a good place. So we'll just pretend that I got into the FBO, got a lot of people out, and they helped me move the aircraft. Anyway, it's time to remove the stuff. Not the tires, we need those. Remove flight. We have this little thing here. We have this thing here. I can't remember if there were any other stuff. I actually got close to one of these at our local airfield to take a good look at it, and it's a pretty huge aircraft for being a small aircraft. I mean, yeah. And in real life, it's a beauty. I like the looks of it right here too, but in real life, it has a presence to it. Let's say that. We'll do a cockpit view fix a little bit like this. And I lock it. Someday I will do a key bindings thing to show people, because I have people wondering, have had people wondering what kind of bindings I have. I can see on my Xbox and my configuration with the TV that I have still not fixed the wonky buttons. So if I zoom out like this, you see the triangles are a little bit Flintstone-y. Also with these lights here, they are also a little bit Flintstone-y, and these are really bad. And the tag here is not fixed yet. I wonder if they have fixed the prop low speed button. And we are going to check something in the checklist too with the oxygen system. Do I have to turn it on manually, or is it auto? I think it's manual. It doesn't say anything. So okay. Sorry. Bear with me for just a minute here. Yeah, so you turn it on manually. However, when in flight do I turn it on? I'm guessing it's a automatic thing, and you turn it on when you're ready to take off. Well, we'll do that, because then I will do more research on it. And if somebody knows for sure, please please help. Put something in the comments below. Before starting an avionics master switch on. I'm doing this for the checklist because I haven't done this for a while. Master switch on. Let's do it. Parking brake. Okay. Let's do our due diligence here. So, parking brake. Yes, it works fine. And we have to look up here again. Standby power on. I can't remember which one that was. Yes, that's the one. Oop. EPS test. I have to, let's see. I I'm guessing we get a light down here. However, let's just turn it on. Armed. Battery switches on. Battery switch 1, battery switch 2. Landing gear down, fuel quantity. Let's see what we have. We have fuel. We have a landing gear down. Yes, three green. Yes, starting and the engine and nav lights on. Yes, please. Nav lights on. Clunk. Beacon on. Clunk. CAS. Check. What's CAS? Oh yeah. This. We're checking that stuff are not on yet. Okay, engine master on. Sorry about this. Engine master on. Starter. Push. Yeah, here it goes. Exciting stuff. Starter off, ignition off. Oil pressure is in green sector. Oh, they done something to the sound. Oh, feel that rumble. Okay, nice. That's nice. That's really nice. They have really done something to the sound, at least on the Xbox. You can almost feel the blades slapping the wind in your stomach. That's awesome, thank you. Generators, we need some electricity. Generator 1 on, generator 2 kaplonk on. Before takeoff. Flaps. Okay, now we'll have some other things to do too before we start. Yeah, I don't need the inertial separator on just yet, but I think when I taxi I will be needing it, because this runway will be probably in real life will be full of like stuff that I can suck up into the engine. So we'll do our flight planning now. And as you see, the flight plan hasn't come into the thingamajig, so we'll have to do that again. This has not been fixed, but it's a minor issue. We just send it again. Send to avionics and kadook. Yeah. Okay. And we'll press activate on that for now. So we'll see what we get. We have our destination here. We have a discontinuity after the takeoff. That's why we don't see anything here. Let's zoom out. We should have, yeah, so we need that part. And we'll click on this and delete and activate, and hallelujah. Also, what it said before is that this VFR thing that we did here, we won't have that. That's the warning that we get up here, is that, yeah, well, as you are going to do an IFR flight, we don't really like that you are planning this thing here by yourself. So we can fly it, but it won't be here. At least that's my initial guess. Okay, let's see. Oh, I made wrong. If you are going to scroll this, make sure you put your mouse on this right side, otherwise you will get the menus for changing stuff. That's kind of annoying. So we are going to flight level 240 over there. We will have a maximum speed of 3. I don't like that, because this aircraft is, can enter that. No, we can't. Well, never mind. Whoa, out speed. So yeah, 230. And if you fly this aircraft in career mode, and it's very, very, very important that you not overspeed it or fly too fast, then I would recommend that you set the speed to 230, to 210 instead. But we'll just ignore that now, and we are not going to flight level 2. 0, we are going to flight level 24, so we'll change that. 240, yes. That is our cruise. Enter. Cruise altitude. Fuel weight. We have no passengers. We have no cargo. Should we put in some cargo and passengers? It's dangerous for them to get into the aircraft. Let's put in 4 passengers just for the fun of it. Load. And we need some cargo. Let's say they are carrying just small bags, 200. So load. Load passengers and cargo. Yeah, because I didn't want to do that. Now I'm very curious, did we get any passengers back here? Or do we only get the weight? Okay. Well, why? Payload and fuel loaded successfully. Do we get passengers back here? No. Well, how do I know that we are carrying this now? We don't have any fuel left either. Okay, I think I messed up. Total fuel. Okay, now we have fuel again. And well, we can't be. say that we have 4 passengers and they are carrying 200 libs of stuff. 200 lb of stuff. How much fuel do we have? We have total fuel 71%, but $266. $1928. Quantity 1928. $1739. Okay. 1739. Happy? Cargo? No, that's 200. I did wrong. 200. Enter. And that's 150. That's the average weight for passengers. Fuel. I need to do it again. 1730. Let's say 1730. That's what we will have when we're done. And 200. Okay, everybody happy? Alternate? No. Compute? Now we should have this in our computer, and we are taking off at these kind of speeds. We can send that to the avionics, and we are returning approach runway 13, approach ILS 13, star we have here ILS 13. That's okay. That's okay. We have nothing there. So we are happy with that. Let's just check it so we have everything is correct. Do we have a... Yeah. So we have plates for this airport. That's nice. And frequency 108.7. 108.7. Thank you. And our landing, our course for that is 128, and that is not set. Localizer 2, localizer 1, we are doing flight management system. Yeah, you can do a nav preview with this aircraft. That's nice. So course, oh, I don't remember this HSI. I kind of like it to have it like this. Ha! You could do a pre-nav view localize. Yeah, there it is. And then I can set this to the runway 128, 128, just to see that everything is the way we want it. 1, 2. Let's do 129. 1, 3. 1, 3, 1. 1, 3, 1. 2, 8. That's 2 clicks. That's good. Okay. Let's remove that. Okay. And then we can do lots of overlays and stuff here, but we can maybe if we have time we'll fiddle with that later. And have they fixed the other stuff with this thing? So we want not north up, we want heading up, because everything else is annoying. And aeronauticals, do we have airways? No, we still don't have airways. This is actually very annoying when you fly career mode, because sometimes you need to know where all the airways are, and you get that in the G1000 and 530 and 430, but you don't get it here. That's annoying. But you can see all the VORs or the NDBs. Let's include those. Do we get the intersections? Yeah. Well, let's turn all that stuff on. Flight plan. You get the constraints, that's nice. Terrain. We really don't need the terrain. Well, actually, what altitude is this runway at? How do I see that on the chart? Once again, let's check this out. You know, 150, yeah, it's not that high up. So we'll remove that. Weather, well, we can use NextRad. We do have some weather. We have our own radar too, but it won't show anything now, so we use NextRad. Right, we have to do our trimming. And let's see, yeah, and we have to do some change in the settings for the controls. Hello. Velocity, flight stick, prop, reverse trim. Yes, because my brain can't wrap around trimming the wrong way. Yes, and nose down is nose down. This is so ingrained in my spine. Okay. Here we have the real checklist, so before engine start we have done that. Tick, 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 tick. Fuel quantity, we have checked that. Checklist complete. Starting engine before takeoff, we are here. Flaps. Okay, I'm sorry, this is my OCD. Yes, I'm checking if we have anything here pertaining to the oxygen stuff, but I'm just gonna turn it on when we're at the runway. Okay, let's talk on the radio. Let's see. Oh, just a second. I'm sorry, I'm really annoying here, but all the altitudes makes sense. They do. Please remove that menu. Hello. Yeah. Anyway. Almost 40 minutes in and we haven't even taken off yet. Yeah, that's flying a commercial aircraft for ya. We need to check what we have here. We have ice protection. We can set that to light because we are flying in Africa and it is pretty hot outside. 25 degrees. Do I get shards? Well, so these work now. I don't think they worked before. And tools, we don't need that. However, we do need to turn on our... We should be able to set our the temperature on the arrival. Yes, temperature compensation. So, destination outside temperature will be weather 31 degrees. No. 31. Enter. We will do no compensation. Temperature compensation. Yes. I can't press compute. And computes it now. Altitude. 1507. 1507. Okay. that's nice. I'm just going over everything in a stage. Okay, I'm clicking. It's time to fly. Transponder 7000. Are we transponding our transponding? How do I know if we are transponding our... Yeah, alt. Nice. Pidice. Let's turn on the chart and close this thing up. Now it's time to fly, or at least talk on the radio. Tune Hugo traffic. Yes. Hello. Announce taxi.
Hotel Uniform Golf Uniform Traffic, SC Tango Alpha Bravo 71 is taxiing to runway 16. Hotel Uniform Golf Uniform Traffic.
Taxiing to runway 6. No people in the back. We'll do... And... we'll do the altitude set and everything later on. We believe that we will get to flight level 240 almost immediately, so we'll just set that because I will forget. 24 and that will be, look, now it's 3, 2, 4. Yeah. Okay, don't click on altitude because then you get the 244. Yeah. Push for... Oh, that's the minimums thing. Sorry. How do I get... I want standard. Yes. And we are going there via I think vertical speed is the safest mode to go. We will go at a leisurely 1500 feet. We'll do roll first, and okay, it's time to taxi. Where is the taxi light? Where is the taxi light? Where is the taxi light? Taxi light. There it is. Everything is the way it is supposed to be. You cannot smoke and you do need your seatbelts, please. Fuel pumps on auto. Yes. Parking brake off. And yes, it starts to roll immediately. Ground speed 9, 10, oh my god. And now I'm thinking, yeah, this thing doesn't do anything. This is why you write everything down. Taxi to runway 16, and that's that runway over there. No aircraft in the air. So this thing taxis so really fast, and I would have been getting, if I were in career mode now, I would have been dinged for taxiing too fast. I actually got stopped by the police the other night. My son-in-law had a severe stomach ache or chest pains, so we had to go to the emergency room, and it was kind of chaotic, and they stopped me, of course. They did, but when they realized what we were doing, I just had to blow for quick alcohol driver's licenses, and I can agree that that is important, because I could just say that we were going to the hospital and be drunk and do stupid stuff, but they let me go because they realized that it was kind of serious situation. Anyhow, it turned out well. It's turned out that there wasn't anything bad, and we got to go home 2 hours later. Anyhow, buffaloes on the airfield. Braking. I can't imagine that this is the way the real thing behaves. I can imagine that it behaves like the curtsying while pressing the brakes. However, yeah, that's good. Round that way. Oh, it's a bit. Woo. What's happening here? Oh, you forgot your baby? Hey, go get him. Okay. Each time I press the mouse button, the brakes come off. Right. Meh. So, parking brake. Anyway, before takeoff, flaps. No. Well, I have it on my button, but so there's no click spot for the flaps anymore. There you go. Flight controls. Yes. Inertial separator is on, landing light is uh-oh. We turned on to the landing strip to the airfield without the landing lights on. That was naughty of us. Strobe is on, checklist is complete. After takeoff, let's see what we are going to do. We are going to do the landing gear thing with the yaw damper thing, the inertial separator thing, the flaps thing, the landing text light thing. Ah, nice. And the oxygen thing. Okay. Message, can I read that message? Check barrow set. Yes. I have it to standard because we are going to 2.4. So I'm happy with that. Clear messages. Alt set. Okay. It's almost the same, so we'll just put it in standard anyway. And then it's angry with us. Okay. Pooh! Time to take off. Almost an hour later. If somebody even watches this whole video, I would be amazed. Anyhow. Anyway. Parking brake off. Takeoff speed throttle set. Everything seems okay. Here we go. We are up. Gear up. Flaps up. Heading. Autopilot. Your damper is on. We are doing vertical speed. Everything is happy. 1500, 1300. Okay. Well, that's okay. We'll pull back a little bit on the throttle to MCP, whatever that is. We'll do we can compare fuel quantity. We are burning fuel at the same rate from both tanks, so we're happy with that. Clear messages. We can turn off the inertial separator because we, except for the other bug, will do not ingest anything. We'll do a manual turn with the heading mode to degrees first. And while we do that, we can tune Entebbe Center, request IFR clearance.
Entebbe Center, SC_Tango Alpha Bravo 71. 7 miles southeast of Hotel Uniform Golf Uniform. 6200, request IFR to Hotel Juliet Juliet Juliet. Ready to copy. SC_Tango Alpha Bravo 71 is cleared to Hotel Juliet 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 Airport is filed. Squawk 010 tree.
0103, and it will change automatically. I want to be...
Tango Alpha Bravo 71 cleared to Hotel Juliet 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 Airport is filed. Squawk 010 tree.
Yeah.
SE Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Read back correct. Radar contact 7200. QNH1012 turn left heading tree 40. Resume O navigation. Climb and maintain flight level 270.
270. Oh man.
Turn left heading tree 40. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level 270. SE Tango Alpha Bravo 71.
They are really confident in my ability to get up and get down in this short flight. Alright, let's do a... we are at the... so we can do... Why is it... and altitude vertical nav, flight level change, yes, and now we're cooking, and the passengers are screaming, oh my ears, my ears. We'll soon change to nav mode. Let's sit up in the aircraft properly. Why? Oh, why? Minimums. Radar. Let's put that at 400. I don't know what the minimums are. Where do I see the minimums on this chart? $220 or to 500. We'll leave it at 400 radar altitude. Uh-oh. Yes, and that is why you actually need to be two people. Because your stupid captain forgets to push the buttons. Okay. Okay. It's creeping up, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. I'm wondering if we have to change our cruise to cross at or below 270. 270. Enter. Okay, nav. Why do I still have that? Well, I have done something wrong. So I have that. That is right. That is right. That is right. That is right. That is. Oh man. Taxi lights off. Landing lights off. Two. Where do I set my ground proximity? There's always something new to learn, right? We'll change this to 270 also. Cross. Two 7 0. Enter. Apply. Activate. And we'll see. Yes, so we leveled up at 2.4 because that was my before they scream at me. How did they do that? Yes, flight level 270. 270. It was a while since I flew this aircraft, so yes, here we go. Good. Good, 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 good. I had a nagging feeling that I had to change that, but ground proximity. I have no clue how to get rid of this warning. No clue at all. Yes. Well, we're above the clouds. We're happy with that. Do we have radio communications? Well, we do. We do. Pew, 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 pew. Anyways, yes. I'm looking for the get rid of the ground proximity warning blob. And I can't find it. It's annoying. Nobody has replied. There is a question out there. I have no interest in learning the ins and outs of that yet. Let's see, try cycling down one exercise. No good answers there. Nobody knows. Oh no. Ground position. Well, it would appear that there is no solution for that right now. And I don't have the stamina or patience to mess with that now. And we are actually flying here, so we need to be ready to do other stuff than just be annoyed by this Gind prox button. So I would but that doesn't work that way. That's the radio altitude or a radar altitude. All upon that, we are flying on the left. Your damper is on. Flight director is on. Everything is happy dandy, happy dandy. We can have a shallower bank angle also. I really don't know. Mine is 25 degrees. On the whole, I'm thinking this is going actually pretty good. We have a top of the sand over there. So we need to be above 27 there. Flight level 27, 27. 190. Mach 0.47 and then below 230. 230. We have a discontinuity here. Let's remove that. 190. Let's see. Above 1100. 230. However, the chart says we have a speed constraint. Where did I read that? We have a speed constraint. I really need to learn more about these Lufthansa system charts. They're a little bit different from the other that I learned before. So offsets this 1 degree runway where? Mr. Prost speed max 210. Okay, that's what I read. Okay. So if you screw up, don't fly faster than 210. Right. Coffee time. I put I put coffee in my.
Tango Alpha Bravo 7.
Sorry.
1 contact Khartoum Center on 124.7. Good
Yes.
day. 124.7. SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Khartoum Center, SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Flight level 270.
Yeah,
SE
what's the?
temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Khartoum Center, radar contact. Continue to JJ 967 Erskine.
Continue to JJ. Where are we? As planned. Yeah. I'm thinking that I have everything. I'm thinking that I have everything set correctly. Why do I have a speed constraint at 186 on this? Do I have something hanging out? No.
SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Descend and maintain 4800 expect. ILS runway. 13 approach via Juliet Uniform Bravo transition. Clear to Juliet Uniform Bravo.
Right.
Descend and maintain 4800 expect. ILS runway 13 approach via Juliet Uniform Bravo transition. Clear to Juliet Uniform Bravo. SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71.
4,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And we'll do not the flight level change, we'll do vertical speed because we don't want to crash this thing. Hello. Vertical out. Hello. Why can't I? Vertical speed. 4,800. We want to do it like so. Why isn't it working? What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, sorry. They are not happy with me. Let's do a descent with...
SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Please expedite your descent 4800.
Yes. Yes. I know.
Speed.
I for sure would have been... Okay, so what I did wrong was I was still at the auto speed thingy. I should have turned that off or set it manually to like 180 or something. We are not going Mac. I want to put it on 190 and then we can do it like so. Okay?
SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Contact Juba Tower on 118.4 when inbound. Tower on 118.4. SE temperature in Tango Alpha Bravo 71.
So we are still on standard altitude. As I'm the only one here, we might as well turn on the landing lights. We'll skip that. Okay. How are things going? So actually at JJ top of the descent, JJ 551, we need to be transition altitude, we need to be at, no, JJ 962, it's over here. Okay, and we're let's turn on the inertial separator because we're flying in clouds. The auto throttle is fighting to keep us at the right speed. So this is what's going through my head now. We need to be above 11,000 feet at JJ 962, and that's over here, and we are ordered to go down to 4,800, and that's pretty far away, and we don't want to mess up with these constraints. So I'm thinking we will be a little bit more kinder to our engines. Now we need to set our barrels metric altitudes because we are below 18,000, because that's the transition altitude. Now, see how this is fighting to keep us, the engine is fighting to keep us at this speed. I think maybe it rather wants us to be at 200. You know, it's like when driving your car, you know that, well, at this speed it feels like the engine is more happy. How are we with ice? No ice. Seems like we would have to do some math here, but I don't like to do math in my head. You see here we have some constraints. We need to be between 8 and 9 there, and they told us we should go down to 4,000. 4,800.
Juba Tower, SE 10 Tango Alpha Bravo 7.
And that's like here.
0 miles southwest, inbound ILS runway 1 tree approach.
Let's see what the tower says.
SC Tab under Tango Alpha Bravo 71, Juba Tower. QNH 1011, cleared ILS runway 1 tree approach.
QNH 1011, and we have
Cleared ILS runway 1 tree approach.
QNH. So we have QNH.
Bravo 71.
Forgot to change that. Inches of mercury is not used in this part of the world. PDF options. Page. No. We are at so I won't change this now, but this is wrong. We should have been we shouldn't be in inches of mercury. Also, we are way too low for this one, so we'll stay at this altitude. At least will be legal over here between 9,000 and 8,000 here at JJ941. So we should be above 11,000 here. That's wrong. But I will blame the controller for that one. Although it is annoying. Breathe into your nose, breathe out from your mouth. Keep calm. Nice. Smooth. Well, actually we'll have a few seconds here to do. Yeah, I know that's the one. Yeah, sensors, avionics, barometrics. Okay. Checklist. See? 1011. Haha. Happy. And we did survive to fly at that altitude, so seems they have fixed it. Yes, they have fixed it. Let's celebrate with some coffee. And let's not put it in our lungs this time. We need to do one more flight with this aircraft, kind of right now, because I'm thinking I did something wrong here. That's the most plausible explanation. What kind of speeds do we have? We have these. Yeah, I don't think anything happened there. So we'll stay here and then we'll go down to 6,000 and then we'll go down to 2,900, 3,000. I can't be bothered with 3.5, even though my altimeter. If somebody knows how to reset this to 00, please write in the comments. I really want to know. VTA? What? What does VTA mean? Oh, there is so much fun things to learn. Should we invent something here? VTA. Virtual track alignment. I'm just making stuff up now. Could it be we are crossing over the runway? So now I'm thinking maybe I can do vertical nav again. Should we try that? Should we? Should we? Should we? No, that's set at between. So if we set that at 5,000, so we'll modify that. We set that at 5,000. Hello. At 5,000. Enter. Apply. And we set the speed at 190. Enter. Apply. Activate. And now, yes, and now we do vertical nav. Let's see what happens. And we'll do this is exciting. This is how you learn. Okay, so now we're using vertical nav and we're telling the aircraft that it should use flight level change mode to change the altitude. And we are descending to 5,000, I hope. Yes, there it is. Okay. and hopefully we will get 2935 there, and then we'll change the whole shebang to approach mode. And I'm wondering if it will change automatically to the localizer then, or radio navigation, I mean. Fun times, fun times. Also, I'm thinking I want to be controlling the speed now because, well, 1.5. No, I can let it control the speed. We're using the flight management system. Down to 1.5. Flaps 15. This is fun. I'm learning stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Speed.
No. 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 Please. 1.5. 1.5. Yes. That was not nice of you. Stop. Stop. Say please and thank you. Now we're descending towards 2935. 2935. What does it say? 3? Oh my god. Vertical speed. Yeah, 293. Yes. That's good. Do we have a runway? Yes, we have a runway. Should we kick out the gear? No, let's wait until we're on final. I told you, this was a learning session. And this is why you have to fly the same aircraft again and again and again and again and again, because that's the only way to get really proficient in all these procedures. So we've done that. We will be doing that. We can turn on the taxi light too then. And then, because then we have done that. We haven't set the flaps at landing, we just have... so we'll do this in just a second or two. We'll do the final turn, and then we'll do gear. We'll set the speed to 140. And we let the aircraft do the whole turn. We are a little bit above the glide slope here, so that's okay. We'll choose the localizer. We'll do the approach mode. Yes, now we can turn on the approach mode. Now we're navigating with the help of the radio. And we are a little bit above. How do I... Okay, I did something wrong here. We'll have to fix that by aviate first. So we turn off the autopilot. We'll slam on the gears. We'll turn off the vertical nav. And we'll turn off that thing. I am the boss of everything now. We want to catch the glide slope again. That's the blue thing coming up here. I hope. A little bit more flaps. We are still above the glide slope. I wonder what I did wrong there. I need to do a little more research in the procedures to get this thing on the ground.
SE tap under friend Tango Alpha Bravo 71, wind 067 at 4, clear to land runway 1 tree.
Clear to land runway 1 tree.
Yes,
SE tap under friend Tango Alpha Bravo 71.
we have the glide slope. Okay. So this whole thing should be on autopilot, but now we're a bit below the glide slope. Anyways, gear, flaps, lights, inertial separator. We'll do the last flap, notch of flaps in just a second. Okay. Still above the glide slope, but if this looks better, so I'm saying the glide slope is stupid. Now it's screaming at me to pull up. Yeah, radio altitude 400. Okay. I didn't check if the reverse thruster worked before we took off, so I had to just take a sneak peek on the throttle. Okay.
SE tab under friend Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Exit runway when able. SE tab under friend Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Parking brake. Knowledge handoff.
121.9er. C7 Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Juba ground, C7 Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Request taxi to parking. SE tab under Scrin Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway.
Yeah. Using the taxiway is a good idea. Okay. I did not turn off the yaw damper.
SE tab Xiaohuashen N Tango Alpha Bravo 71. Acknowledge last transmission.
Yes, sorry.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway. SE tab referent Tango Alpha Bravo 71.
Can we use reverse mode? No. So now I am in beta. And if I just go one small click above any, it stops and starts to go backwards. Oop, no. So there is still no way to have this thing taxi slow without braking. Anyhow, if you are still watching this video, it's freaking amazing and I applaud you. Thank you so much, because 109 minutes of me rambling, doing stupid stuff in this cockpit, that must have been excruciating. Anyways, let's turn the trim tab back to 0 and prepare for the next flight. Turn some stuff off. We'll turn off the... We did not have the probes on. This is like things that makes you want to redo the whole flight. Okay. So there's something wrong with the click spot on the flaps. Ooh, they have did something. No, it's over here. And now it's... Let's just use the joystick. Turn off the oxygen. We can turn off the ice protection. Screen ice. And now it's time to go up here we'll leave the lights on until the engine is stopped. Off. Avionics bus off, standby bus off, cabin avionics 2 bus off. This thing off, and then generators off because we've turned off the engine. Lights off, 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 off. And battery 2 and battery 1. Ooh. Okay. We are here. Let's get out of this thing. So, to summarize, I did a lot of things wrong, and I do need to study this aircraft more to do it right. But on the plus side, we did fly at flight level 27 without being suffocated, so or oxygen starved, so that's a good thing. I'm wondering if they have fixed the lights for the wings so that the light is up here and not inside the wing in here. That was kind of annoying too. Yeah, right. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.